And now, a quick update with what you need to know.
The Cooper and Anthony Show.
All right, you got to guess the sound.
Okay.
Is this a guy kissing his potbelly pig, grumpy dog,
Okay.
or pygmy goat?
It's a guy kissing. Is it the kissing one?
Yeah, he's kissing, but what is making the noise?
Oh. That's got to be a pygmy goat.
Because he's like kissing the head.
Is that a pygmy goat?
It's a dog.
Oh, that's a dog? Oh, my God, how cute. Oh. Why is a dog going... It's so weird. I've never heard a dog roll its tongue before.
The dog does not want you to kiss its head.
Oh, the dog is like, leave me alone.
Right. But you know, when dogs do things like that, you just you push
You
it
do it
way
even more.
You push it way past. And you do it for a good hour because it just drives them crazy. So a lady went through the drive-thru at McDonald's, and every time you go to certain McDonald's or certain drive-thrus, they always forget something.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's what they do. And you just,
Right.
you got to expect it. And it drives me crazy when they give you your food and the people sit there for a second and look through the bag. But I kind of understand it now because it is getting bad. But a 24-year-old lady went through the drive-thru at McDonald's and they didn't give her cookie.
Oh, God.
So she spit on him.
You spit on her. You just spit on her during this pandemic. What's the reason for your attack? You didn't get your cookie?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because you didn't get a cookie, this is the proper response. These are kids just trying to get through a night of work in the heat of the pandemic when everyone is scared to death for their lives.
Again, I am greatly remorseful, and I feel terrible about how it has impacted their life.
Yeah, so she felt bad, but she still spit on somebody because she didn't get her cookie.
She was hangry. I do understand being that sort of hungry, that it's just everything's on your nerve. And when you're excited for something and you want it, I think responding that way to another human being is so wrong, obviously. But I do see where it came from.
So here's Cookie Monster singing "I Did It All for the Cookie."
Oh, the cookie, the cookie, the cookie.
So he did it all for the cookie. When your mouth really wants a cookie and you don't get the cookie, you're mad.
You know what's so funny is, remember when you and I were doing our syndicated show and I used to get on a plane and fly all over the country to some of our markets to, for events or to schmooze with some of our clients or program directors. And there was this one flight that we always took to go out to Los Angeles because we had stations out there. And it was the same flight, and we started to see the same flight attendants. We got to know them. And occasionally, the person I flew with would use miles and upgrade us to first class. And in first class, they give you the chocolate chip cookies. And the problem is, if you're not in first class and you're sitting back with the grate unwashed, you can still smell the cookies.
They make the cookies live on the plane.
Torture. Oh, yeah. Eating the cookies live on the plane was the greatest thing in the world. So this one time, we were flying, doing our regular flight, and we weren't sitting in first class, but we saw all of our people, and they said, "Oh, are you flying up here with us?" I said, "Nah, we're in the back this time." And I said, "No cookies for me today." And one of the ladies came back and she snuck me a couple of cookies. She's like, "Here's two. Don't tell anybody." So of course I was like, "Can I eat these around other people?" Like, I was like trying to eat like little tiny crumbs. I was pretending and shoving it in my mouth because I didn't want anyone to. I don't know, because then they go up and be like, "Hey, where are my cookies?" I don't want to cause trouble for her.
That's fighting right there.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're up on. It's not like you can run out and get cookies. You're stuck on an airplane. Whatever's on the airplane, that's the food.
And the bad thing is sometimes when I would fly, I would get JetBlue, and the only reason I would get JetBlue is because they have really, really good cookies.
Right.
So I would pay sometimes $150 difference just to fly JetBlue when I could just spend the 50 cents at the airport and buy a cookie.
Buy your own cookies, yeah.
But no, I wanted the cookie from the JetBlue, and I probably paid dearly for that.
Yeah, you paid $150 for a cookie.
For a cookie just because I wanted to fly JetBlue. So every time I flew JetBlue, that was the only reason, really.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, listen, when it's a
So
long
everyone-
flight,
Yeah.
when it's a long flight, the little things matter. The little things make a difference.
Kim Kardashian dispelled a rumor today.
Okay, what'd she say?
So everyone thinks that I have 6 toes, and it's really wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's this.
What is she showing us?
She's counting her toes just to make sure.
Part of my foot that when I wear a shoe just like this, it like smashes down right here, and it like
Is
in
there
a
a video?
picture.
'Cause
I don't
otherwise
know
I don't know what she's
why
talking
that
about.
looks like a 6th toe.
Yeah, people think she has a 6th toe. So she took off her shoe to show us she only has 5 toes.
Everyone thinks that I have 6 toes, and it's really wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's this part of my foot that when I wear a shoe just like this, it like
Was she got a
smashes
bunion or
down
something?
right
Yeah.
here, and it like
Because her foot gets smashed because you wear stupid shoes.
in a picture. I don't know why that looks like a 6th toe.
Yeah. So
So she has a bunion like my grandma?
yeah. So
Oh.
it looks like a toe. It's so big it looks like a toe.
Wow. Well, she can go ahead and just have that taken off.
But I'm surprised that she actually had to count. It's probably the first time you counted your toes. It's just to make sure there's actually 5.
I know you like she can't. That's how you can tell she has mommy brain. That's somebody who's been around children for way too long. But she's like, look, here's my toes. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like that's someone who spends a lot of time with little children.
And I don't think she's ever counted her toes.
So everyone thinks that I have 6 toes, and it's really wild.
Okay.
I'm telling you, that's why she
1,
counted
2,
her
3,
toes.
4, 5. But it's this.
No, she's making sure.
No, that's a mommy. I'm telling you. Listen, Hilaria Baldwin, you know how obsessed I am with her?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she finally had her baby, and she posted a photo. She and Alec posted the same photo of them with the baby. You know, and she was like, I'm so proud of my body. My body has done so many good things for me. And this is like their 5th child or whatever. But sometimes when she talks to us on Instagram, she talks to us like she's mommy. You know, she forgets that she's also a woman. You know, she's like, now, have you all had your lunch today? It's like, you're not my mom. You know, she does that a lot where like she'll say things and it's her mommy brain. It's the way she asks questions, the way she says things. It's like you realize you're also just a regular like sexual human being woman. Like you're not only a mom. But I guess when you spend all day with 5 children, that's what happens to your brain. I mean, Kim Kardashian, what, she got 4 kids?
That poor man. I just feel so sorry for him.
Alec?
Yeah. What he has
Why?
5
Why you feel bad for
now.
him?
He has 5 now, and he's not leaving his house. And there's a baby crying nonstop. And he's a Baldwin. You can be with any woman you want because you're a Baldwin. Even Steven can get laid.
He's the main Baldwin, Alec. I mean, he's the one who launched the Baldwins.
Right. With his Trump impersonation alone, he can hook up chicks. But no, he's got to be home with 5 kids and a screaming baby now.
He's 62 years old, and he's probably like, you know what, Uncle, screw it. I give up. Here's some sperm. Have another kid. I'm telling you, my theory is that she's doing this because she wants to make sure she drains him of every single cent.
But I can't imagine being my age and having a screaming baby in the other room. He's way older than me, and that screaming baby is in the other room. How the hell is he doing it?
Hilarious hot.
She ain't. Nobody is that hot. I'm sorry. I don't care who it is. Nobody is that hot. Nobody is screaming baby 63-year-old hot.
You think?
Nobody. None. Sorry.
Let's see how old the kids are. They're all pretty young.
Yeah, they're all like between 5, 4, 3, 2, and 0 now.
Yeah, the kids are 7, 3, 5, 2, and 0.
All the worst ages for kids. There's no good age in any of that.
No,
You didn't say 17.
no, I didn't say 17.
No, all of them. Oh, and they're all homes at home doing their school on the computer. Oh, that poor
Oh, please.
man.
It's not like they're home in some little tiny apartment. They're at a house in the Hamptons. They're at a giant house with a giant backyard and a giant pool right on the beach. In fact, we watch Alec all the time walk down to the beach. He likes to clean his beach.
No, he's trying to stop himself from running in and drowning himself. He goes out there every day, and in his head, he goes, "Today's the day. Today's the day we
I'm
just end
telling
it
you,
all."
she posts videos of him like with the kids in the pool, and he's throwing them, and they're jumping on him, and then they're down on the beach, and they're writing their names in the sand, and they're running away, and they're collecting shells. And I'm telling you, that's one of those guys. He loves being a dad.